Hey there everyone, it's DMods here, and I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I certainly did. It's always nice just to be with family and friends, and I never take that for granted. 2023 is almost in the books, and it's been quite a ride to say the least. It's definitely not as crazy as, say, 2020, but it's kind of up there. I'm only going to give some kind of small synopsis of my personal life over the past year, because I'm sure you guys don't want to hear me ramble on about it for too long. I may anyways, but there's not too much to talk about anyways. And I've only had this channel for about 3 months, so I gotta talk about something until I get to that point. So for the first half of the year, it was just me trying my damn best to survive my last semester at uni, because I can't afford another semester there, and I just want to graduate at that point. And I did. I got my bachelor's in computer science, and I'll be honest, even though that was the main goal, there were times where I didn't think that was going to happen. There were some courses that were kind of kicking my ass, but I got through it. After that, things kind of went downhill from there, at least during the summer. I don't know what it is about the summertime, but it's always the worst time of the year for me. I work night shifts at my local truck stop, which wouldn't be so bad had it not been for the variety of issues. I don't really want to get into specifics, but let's just say upper management was kind of a nightmare. I could have put up with it to, well, this point. My original plan was just to work there until New Year's, but I was just blindsided by some crap, and at that point, I just couldn't take it anymore. My headspace was just so completely messed up, and there were moments where I almost snapped at some customers, and I'm a very patient person, and usually tolerate quite a bit of BS. So I left on my own terms, and for a bit, I was relieved. Yeah, I was still depressed, but I had my loved ones there with me to get through it. Don't worry guys, this is where the sad shit ends. I could work on myself and learn more about game development earlier than expected. I started practicing pixel art, learning a new game engine because, well, Unity's kind of crap now. Coming up with a story for my first game, music composition. I had a pretty decent idea for my first game. Yeah, it's pretty ambitious for a one-man team, but that's always been part of the plan. Spend some time working on all aspects of game design, find my strengths and weaknesses, and go from there. So that's where I'm at as far as game dev goes. Now, why I decided to do YouTube? For those of you who aren't aware, I have a Twitch channel. I've had it since fall 2019. And those of you who have been following my Twitch may know that I shared the channel with someone else. We have since parted ways, and I've had sole possession of the channel and have rebranded it. I still need to change some stuff up, but yeah, the channel as it was is dead. Rest in peace. Since my internet at home is pretty crap, streaming is just out of the question. There's just no other way to say it. The only way I would be able to stream is if I was at one of my friend's house who has decent internet, and it would be willing to let me use it. And even if that was the case, that's just too inconsistent. And I don't want to burn them with that. So instead of not having stuff out there, I made the decision to just move to YouTube. I let my Discord know of the change, and shortly after that, I posted my first video. By the way, if you aren't in the Discord, I'll put it in the description if you guys are interested. And yeah, that's where we are now. It seems to be working out thus far, and in a way, it was a way to move on, so I'm pretty happy with my decision. As far as the future of the channel goes, I just want to say real quick that I apologize. I haven't been uploading as much lately. I spent the past couple months learning more about game development, trying to find a job, hanging with friends and family, and to be honest, I've just gotten lazy. That doesn't mean I haven't been working on YouTube, I just haven't got anything out besides my reaction to the Eagles-Seahawks game and Eagles versus Giants for my shorts. That's something I want to improve on next year, being more consistent with my uploads and sticking to a schedule instead of just throwing out there if I get the chance. I have a recording for the next Emerald Kaizo video, I just need to edit, which is easier said than done, honestly. Eventually, I'll get the hang of editing and it's just become second nature to me. And I also have a video that I'm working on that explains my top 5 video game franchises, or 10 depending how long the video and script's gonna be. But wait, there's yet another idea I just had that I came up with before I went to bed last night. Playing Age of Empires 2, but something bad happens every 5 minutes. Quite Doug inspired, but instead of it's involving one of my favorite games. So you guys will have that to look forward to next year. Lastly, I would like to thank each and every one of you for supporting me and the channel thus far. It's not much so far, but I'm happy with how it's turning out. Hell, I didn't expect my first video to break 100 views, let alone over 300. Thanks, YouTube. It's been quiet since then, but you guys have stuck with me. I am blessed to have you guys here with me on this journey. If this is the first video you've watched from me, welcome. I appreciate you being here with me, and please feel free to subscribe, stay updated, and maybe leave a comment to give some video ideas, suggestions, or just to send some love. And don't worry, I'm not stopping anytime soon. I'm having too much fun with this. I can't wait to see what the future holds for us. Have a happy new year. I'll see you guys next year. I did the joke.